Yeah, 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 yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now,
Lita,
and
can you put on the top,
I don't know.
beauty? Put on the top. Put on the shirt.
Yeah, hold on. We testing the audio. We about to get started. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. If you want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal. Say that again. I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal for me to stay on 2 hours. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. So yeah, let's talk about something real quick. Everybody hit the like button. So yeah, the name of this live stream is Why a Woman's Magic Fades After the Bedroom. Because that was the whole allure in the first place, most of the time. It wasn't because she had a mind blowing personality. It wasn't because she was so interesting or so funny. A lot of times it wasn't because like she was just so sweet, just such a sweetheart, a caring sweetheart. You wanted to fuck her. And after you fuck her a few times and you see who she really is as a person, yeah, you ain't gonna be feeling her no more. So yeah, the magic faded. All those butterfly feelings you was having, it was just because you wanted to fuck her. So you projected all that other stuff on her. She's sweet, she funny, she caring. She was never any of those things. And see, a lot of women know that the magic is gonna fade after sex. Because that's pretty much every woman's worry when it comes to her sleeping with a guy she likes and wants to keep around. Is he gonna bounce after he hit it, a few times? And the reason why a lot of these guys do bounce after they hit it a few times because there's nothing else there to stay for. It's not because they were evil demons who was just looking to hit and quit everything they could. It's just it wasn't much there after he hit. He was looking, but he ain't find nothing. And here's the thing, they don't know how to develop a personality. I mean, once you went 30 years without having to have one, that's kind of awkward to try to develop one at 30. Learn how to be a decent human being from scratch at 30, that's kind of difficult. Yeah. So that's why a woman's magic fades after the bedroom, just to get that out the way.
Well, oh,
Look a mess.
Lita, welcome in.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. Do you consent to be
I'm
on a
so
live?
excited to talk to you because I watch you all the time on YouTube.
Do
I
you?
do, yes.
Okay. Are you gonna turn on your camera, honey?
Yes, I'm doing it right now. I'm sorry. I do look a mess. I'm on a cruise right now.
Lita,
And
can you put on the top,
I don't know.
beauty? Put on the top. Put on the shirt. Beautiful. You need a shirt,
Yes.
okay? Alrighty.
I mean, yeah, they don't have any class. Yeah, 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 yeah. They don't have any class. They don't have any sophistication. Really, they lack common sense. But she knew what she was doing. Yeah, she knew what she was doing. What up, X? What up, Sheila? They try to play it off like it's an accident. It's not an accident. It goes back to what I was just saying. This is their magic trick. This is the big magic trick. Sexuality. There's not much there likable after that. That's why so many women have to lead with that.
Yes. Alrighty. Yes. Come on now. We don't want to be showing all the goodies. My goodies. Mm-mm.
Okay,
Right.
I'm like zipped up in a jacket now.
All right. Perfect.
Hi,
Welcome.
first of all.
Hi. Welcome in. Okay. You consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes, I
Okay.
do.
Okay. Go ahead. You can ask your
Okay.
question. We'll bring you up.
So my thing is, okay, so and I know you were like you're ready for people to ask questions about like getting past the stages that you already spoke about and you have tons of videos about already, but I am going to take you back in that place for a moment just because I'm not all the way there yet. So my thing is like I've dealt with both types of guys where it's like one doesn't have any money but very loving, I guess, but I feel like that's just me being the nurturer that I am. And then the other being just very much like using and like I'm trying to get to the question, y'all. I'm building up. So like just like have the money and ready to spend it, but just more so it's like feels so transactional almost. Like it doesn't feel like it could be anything because instantly it's like if I ask you for something, you want me to immediately get into bed with you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's how that works. Yeah. Yeah, that's how that works. If you gonna come right out and ask me for whatever, a $500 cash app, and we only talk 2 times, yeah, okay, so how many hours does the $500 cash app buy? There's nothing free in this world. That's what these chicks don't get. There's no such thing as a free lunch. Like, yes. So they want a boyfriend they can love, but also that'll trick on them. No. If a guy looking to take you serious, he's not looking to do a whole bunch of tricking. He's trying to build a life with you. It's not going to just be all about him giving you money on demand. And the guy who got it, who will be willing to give you money on demand, he going to want buns on demand. No shocker there, but you slow, so I get it.
instantly it's like if I ask you for something, you want me to immediately get into bed with you.
Yeah.
So I just feel like that just turns me off even more. So what I guess I'm trying to say is like, how do you approach trying to find a man that understands he needs to be a provider in my life, but not seem so it make it so transactional or feel that way? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he has to like you a
Because
lot.
every
And what I'm
time I'm like, okay, I have a standard. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So my thing is I be trying to let them know like I have a standard, but like and then I'm not the type that don't approach that standard. Like I don't come looking crazy. I don't come to a guy looking crazy. You know what I cost when I come in a room sometimes, like
Let's break that down. Excuse me. Let's break that down. You know what I cost when I come in the room. AKA, if I walk in the room wearing something expensive, then you know off top you gotta cough up the coin. Or if I come in the room looking pretty, you should know this costs something. See, that's why women wear name brands. They want to signal to men who can afford them name brands, this how you gotta come. But dudes who got some game about themselves know you didn't let Pookies hit it in the back of a Toyota Camry from 95, a 95 Toyota Camry. So it's funny because it's not working. You're claiming that you're walking in the room and dudes just know that you cost a lot. Hey, they must not agree if you got to call Ashley for advice on this.
crazy. Um you know what I cost when I come in a room sometimes, you know, like I would say that's the vibe I give off. But at the same time, I'm not just gonna give up what I have because, you know, I'm asking you to do something for me, which is something you should be wanting to do anyways.
Right.
It really got the whole provider thing twisted. They want random men to provide for them after the first date. And in their mind, provide is give me money on demand. Nothing to do with the family, nothing to do with building a household. Men are providers, aka men give me money when I want it, or they ain't real men. It's silly. They really don't get it.
Have because, you know, I'm asking you to do something for me, which is something you should be wanting to do anyways.
Right. So you're saying from the
You know?
jump, when you meet the guy initially, let's say you're out, right? You meet him at a bar, you meet him at a party. Are you telling him, buy me this, do this for me? Is that what you're saying? Like,
No, I
how
don't
is that playing out where it feels transactional? And let me also ask you this. How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 23.
Okay, so you're young. Okay. And
So I'm
how
getting to
old are
that
the
age
guys?
where I'm trying to like
How old are the guys? Sorry, there's a lag. So if we're over talking. So how old are the guys who are approaching you saying, hey, I want to do this for you, but it feels transactional?
Okay, so originally I was talking to guys my age, but I feel like they're too young to like, you know,
Mhm.
understand like anything. It's too many women that they can have. They have too many options. So I
Right.
go a little older. Like I have a little older type. So
Yeah. Yeah, let's be clear. The young Chads and Tyrones I fuck with got a bunch of options. Cause let's be clear, most 23-year-olds aren't swimming in options. So I always just gotta point that out. They only fuck with top 10 percenters, whether he broke, rich, lazy, not lazy. Just know that's the bare minimum for these women. If she not fat and she got any type of cuteness on her, she's fucking with top 10 percenters only. That's the bare minimum. That's the bare minimum to get through the door. Is a top 10 percenter. So basically, what she's saying is, I try to go older so I can get dudes without options to be stupid and give me money for nothing. I try to manipulate older men who don't got options and they're pathetic and desperate so they can pay me for nothing. What up to you, Orlando? And let me say this. Yeah. Let me say this too. The fact that so many women are willing to take from men and not give anything in return and sleep like babies at night, it's a testament to their poor character. See, decent people don't want to take from somebody and not give them anything back.
and that they can have. They have too many options. So I
Right.
go a little older. Like I have a little older type. So I
Mhm.
deal with like maybe the oldest I've dealt with is like he was in his 40s, I'm not gonna lie, but I've dealt
Okay,
with
and
an
you
older
shouldn't be
man.
sleeping with him. You shouldn't be sleeping with him at all.
No,
And
I
he should
haven't.
already
I
know.
haven't. But
Okay, so he should know that he's with you for your use. That's literally what he's with you for. So that's why he's dating you. So you should be comfortably asking for things. And he should know, I'm too young. I can't sleep with you. No, I'm not ready. I don't do that.
mm,
And you haven't asked him for
y'all,
anything?
no, like okay.
Yeah. Hold on, let me run that back. Is Ashley saying she should tell the older guy, I'm not gonna have bedroom fun with you, but give me money anyway? That's the great game. That's the holy grail game she just gave her. Maybe I heard that wrong. Let's run that back.
With that he's with.
Many options. So I
Right.
go a little older. Like I have a little older type. So I
Mhm.
deal with like maybe the oldest I've dealt with is like he was in his 40s, I'm not gonna lie, but I've dealt
Okay,
with
and
an
you
older
shouldn't be
man.
sleeping with him. You shouldn't be sleeping with him at all.
No,
And
I
he should
haven't.
already
I
know.
haven't. But
Okay, so he should know that he's with you for your use. That's literally what he's with you for. So that's why he's dating you. So you should be comfortably asking for things. And he should know, I'm too young. I can't sleep with you. No, I'm not ready.
Okay, so Ashley, let me ask you this. Let me ask this. Let me ask you this, Ashley. So you think men in their 40s want to give 20 somethings money and not slap skins? You think this 46-year-old or 40 whatever year old is just going to give her money cuz she young and not get anything in return? Why would you even want to put yourself in a position to have an older man who could hurt you feel like you owe him something that you're not giving them? These women are playing with their lives. These chicks are playing with their lives. Ashley ain't gonna tell them that.
So that's why he's dating you. So you should be comfortably asking for things. And he should know, I'm too young. I can't sleep with you. No, I'm not ready. I don't do that. And you haven't asked him for
y'all,
anything?
no, like, okay, so yeah, I have asked, but like, it just seems like every time I ask, he's gonna expect something back. Or like when we meet up for dinner or we go out, it's gonna be like he wants to be more touchy or like, and I just I
Okay,
don't
you
know
say
how to
no,
do
don't
it.
touch me.
Right.
Okay, don't touch me. Okay. Oh my goodness. Uh, I don't even know what I was about to say. Let me think. Oh, I know what I was about to say. What's the end goal, dingbat? What's the end goal for you? Okay, let's say you do get this 40 something year old man to give you money. I don't know what, few hundred. She ain't that bright. She only gonna ask for a few hundred, thousand at best. Okay, let's say he give you $1,000 a month for a year and don't get nothing in return. You think you're just gonna do that for the rest of your life? I mean, what are you gonna do with the money? You're not gonna do nothing with it but blow it on some stupid name brands or something or the new iPhone. Think bigger. If you're gonna be a hook, at least think bigger. Call up Ashley to try to figure out how to manipulate a man out of a house. This little 500 here, 1,000 there, that ain't nothing. Figure out how to tease a house out of a man, not a couple hundred. Because that's what she's selling. She's selling the dream that I might have sex with you one day, but pay me, every time we see each other until I decide if I want to screw you or not. That's the game she's trying to run. It's not going to be successful.
He's gonna expect something back. Or like when we meet up for dinner or we go out, it's gonna be like he wants to be more touchy or like, and I just I
Okay,
don't
you
know
say
how to
no,
do
don't
it.
touch me.
Right.
You're not saying that.
No, I'm not.
And
I just be alongside
you're not
him.
being, and I'm gonna be frank, you're not being bitchy enough. That's another problem.
Yes, I feel like that's my thing. I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, that's the issue. So he knows you don't see your worth, so he's taking advantage. And he's gonna continue to be pushy if you don't have boundaries and you don't ask for what you want. You gotta have a take it or leave it attitude, and you don't have that attitude.
Yeah, I would agree.
And
I
you're a
agree.
beautiful girl. So outside looking in, he's looking at you like she's beautiful. She's young. She don't know her worth. Okay, so I'm gonna get whatever I can until I wear her down and get what I want. That's exactly what's happening.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, look, maybe y'all can help me out in the comment section below or whatever. Are there guys that react positively to women being witchy to them? Is that what make the tricks cough up the coin? Being mean as possible to them? And even if that do work temporarily, like how long does it work before you get fed up with being mistreated and not getting no buns? This is horrible advice, even for like a manipulator. Like, even if I was trying to give advice to a woman on how to manipulate men and get the most out of a man and get the most out of a man while giving him the least, it would be nothing like this terrible advice. Like, if you're gonna be a scumbag, at least be a clever scumbag.
Looking in, he's looking at you like she's beautiful, she's young, she don't know her worth. Okay, so I'm gonna get whatever I can until I wear her down and get what I want. That's exactly what's happening.
Okay.
All right. If you need more
Someone said
advice,
stay in the.
if you,
So do you
if
feel
you,
like I'm going to?
go ahead.
Sorry. Do you guys feel like I'm going too high up? Like maybe go down to younger guys? Not. I shouldn't be talking to people at that age rate, right? I just feel like they just have it more figured out than a guy my
Yeah,
age
they
might.
do.
So
And they
that's
can
why
run
I go.
circles around you. Absolutely. Absolutely. They do. Yeah. They
Okay.
can run circles around you. And if you're not a girl who's been out and been exposed to certain things, then that type of man is going to take advantage of you. For sure.
Right. Okay. Thank y'all for the advice.
Yeah. Just another black girl lost. It's sad, really. And I'm sure she's on some type of trip or I'm sure she's on some type of trip or cruise with some guy now, who knows, an older guy, and she's on the cruise while he sleep or in the bathroom or at dance class or whatever they do on cruises, trying to figure out how to manipulate him better. Goof. I mean, because once this goes viral, or even if it don't go viral, once people that know you send it to them or whatever, you cooked. Why come on here with this? You just ruined the whole plan by coming on YouTube with it. Now you just blew whatever chance you had of getting a couple dollars. Jesus, help him, Jesus. Help him. Yeah. And let me say this too. Let me say this. Fellas, don't go through all these changes. Look at all the changes that men go through to maybe get some, you know what? Why not just pay for it directly? I mean, I guess some dudes just like the thrill of the you know what. I guess some dudes just like the thrill of the chase, but I couldn't do it. Playing this cat and mouse game with these, I ain't even gonna call them no more names. I ain't even gonna call her no more names. Shout out to Antics and Semantics. Antics Semantics. See what Ashley talking about after this.
I
You're welcome,
appreciate it.
honey. Have a good one.
Take care.
Bye bye. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. There's just no way. At 23, I'm gonna be sitting next to a 40-year-old, and I'm not looking at you like you know what time it is, and you're not getting anything from me. You can't even breathe on me too hard. If I was 23 dating a 40 something, you wouldn't be able to breathe on me too hard, let alone sit across from me and think you're gonna put your hands on me. Absolutely not.
Okay, question then. Question. Okay, why would you even be on a date with him then, Ashley? Answer me that. If you were 23 on a date with a 46-year-old, he can't touch you, he can't breathe on you, why are you even there then? So, okay, if he do cough up the coin, are you still gonna have that attitude and still be a witch? Are you still gonna have that attitude and still be a witch? So I'm gonna keep going on dates with this 40-something-year-old man and let him know in so many words, you're never touching this, but keep taking me on dates and giving me money? Wow.
If I was 23 dating a 40 something, you wouldn't be able to breathe on me too hard, let alone sit across from me and think you're going to put your hands on me. Absolutely not. You know what time it is. I need another Chanel, as a matter of fact. I need my tuition paid for. I need a new car. And she's a beautiful girl. As I said in my last video, because I don't get on this internet and lie, okay? I had an hour call with my client this week. And guess what? After that call, she left 6 figures. She left from her last date with 6 figures more than when she walked into the date with, child. So y'all already know what time it is. I'm not giving no game for free. You already know, schedule your one-on-one call.
Okay. Okay. I'm glad we stayed to listen a little longer. Ashley, you want me to believe that something that came out of your feeble mind was able to get a woman 6 figures on a date with a man? You gave her some incredible holy grail gems that made her be able to run game on a dude on a date and leave with 6 figures. We don't believe you, Ashley. What, he wrote her a check on the date for 6 figures for nothing? I mean, I know it's some pathetic tricks out there, but come on now. Don't don't insult our intelligence that bad.
Than when she walked into the date with, child. So y'all already know what time it is. I'm not giving no game for free. You already know, schedule your one-on-one call. Schedule your one-on-one call. Okay, you're not getting those tips, not on here. But one thing I will say for sure, is you should not be 23 sitting in front of 43 looking like, oh, what, I just get me rice and chicken. And no, absolutely not.
This is the thing that blows me away. Okay, I know there's guys out there who will spend money on chicks just for breathing next to them, right? But the thing that blow me away is these women actually think they did something that was so incredible, or they ran this incredible game on him. No, you was just a woman existing next to him, and he's just that pathetic. But they actually think they're intelligent and clever, like they did or said something spectacular that made them do it. And this is what's crazy. When their looks fade, they still actually think they're intelligent. Like when they're pretty and young, they can believe that lie. I'm actually funny, interested, and intelligent. But when the looks fade, they see that no, I actually never was. What am I gonna do now? I don't have a personality, intelligence. Now I don't have a personality. I don't have personality, intelligence, and I don't have the youth and beauty no more. Whatever am I to do? That's when they start looking for a sucker to take them in and be their retirement plan. Now that they done ran out of leverage in the world.
No, no, absolutely not. No. You're not breathing on me, and I don't want rice and chicken. And that's the issue. A lot of y'all don't have that attitude. And granted, you could sit there and fake it for a few minutes, but then they will see right through it because they know you're not about that life. It's going to crack.
Here's my question. Yeah. Here's my question. I wonder how much money is spent annually on potentially getting some pee. I wonder how much money do men spend annually on the planet just for the chance of maybe getting laid? I would love to hear that number. I'm sure it's something astronomical.
It's going to crack. Eventually, it's going to crack. The self esteem is going to crumble. It will work for a few minutes and then it will crumble. I'm just saying. That's why I tell y'all to get out. That's why I tell y'all to date. That's why I tell y'all to practice and put yourself out there. Because it can work. The trick can work. But it's a trick. It needs to be in you and not on you. That's what y'all need to know. If you're not practicing it enough, then you're not getting what you want.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Yeah. She said it's a trick. Yeah, it's a facade. Yeah, it's a trick, it's a facade, it's a scam. These chicks know they not worth much. That's why they gotta trick people into giving them X, Y, and Z. See, if they were really worth all these five-star restaurants and 100K checks and pay my tuition, they wouldn't have to run game to have men give them that. Because men would just come in their presence and see that they're worth that. They wouldn't have to trick them. See, chicks know that they not worth none of this level up bullshit they be talking about. That's why they gotta scheme and come up with diabolical plans and stuff to trick men into giving it to them, or trick men into thinking they're worth that when they know they're not worth that. Okay. What else we got tonight? Let's see what we looking like. 18 people watching. That's what's up. Probably got my normal family in here. Um, let's do this.
Into the feelings, a dimension of insecurities, a dimension of double.
Do
So, I don't know if y'all looked at this or not, but let me pull it up. Join the new channel if you haven't already. Dating dysfunctions. Let's see. Did y'all see this trailer, the new Steven Spielberg movie called Disclosure Day? Check it out. 11 million views already in one day. The new Steven Spielberg alien movie. All right. Anyway, let's get into it.
You just crossed over into the female zone.
questions for the men. In this point in time, do men prefer a girl with like no makeup at all, like complete bare face, or makeup, or like the full beat face makeup? Like, what do you guys prefer looking at?
What do we prefer looking at? We prefer looking at a woman who's pretty with no makeup, but that's not 90% of women. So, yeah, we actually would just rather see what you really look like. Call us crazy, but yeah. For you, I don't know if it's gonna make much of a difference, man. I really don't know. That's not a diss at your looks. It's just like you're an older woman. Look, That's the least of your problems, really. What guys prefer to look at. They're so shallow and superficial. How about learning how to be a good human? Because if you were that up to this point, you would have a man. And granted, you didn't say you didn't have a man. It's a safe assumption. But if you do have a man, I think it's disrespectful that you're on the internet asking men about dating stuff. But yeah, makeup or no makeup is the least of your worries at this age on TikTok talking about dating. Trust me.
Complete bare face or makeup, or like the full beat face makeup? Like, what do you guys prefer looking at? I know a lot of men will be like, oh, well, I want my girl to be natural. And then everybody that you're following on Instagram is fake boobs, fake ass, fake eyelashes type of thing. Like, what is it about like the girl you want to be with? You want that girl to be all innocent and natural, clean faced, whatever. But
Let me let her finish.
you want to be with, you want that girl to be all innocent and natural, clean faced, whatever. But then the girls you're attracted to and fantasize about are the complete opposite.
See, let's be clear. Let's be very clear about this. Yeah. Women want to just be desired. They don't care about being loved and respected. Women care about being sexually desired more than anything else. Don't let them trick you into believing anything else. That's why she's focusing on what you're fantasizing about sexually versus what you want to raise your kids and what you want to come home to every day and what you want to love and what you want to love and what you want to cuddle up and watch TV with. She don't care about that. All she care about is being a hot piece of fuck meat. And that's the case for a lot of women. They don't care about developing any other aspect of who they are as a person pertaining to men. It's all about what's gonna get your dick the hardest. That's what I value the most. It's sick and sad. It really is. At this advanced age, and that's what you so concerned about above all else. That's why you probably single. Cause sex don't keep a man. Even if you were the hottest piece of ass on the planet, bedroom fun doesn't keep a man. I mean, a choker in your 40s or 50s, really? Whatever.
But then the girls you're attracted to and fantasize about are the complete opposite. What's your say on this situation?
I don't believe I heard you correctly.
All right, I just gotta ask there, Colleen. How old are you that you haven't figured this crap out? Seriously? You're gonna ask, hey, guys, you prefer like a woman with a natural look or one that's all dialed up because you like her on Instagram or whatnot? Okay, sir, I can't believe I gotta explain this to a woman who's probably like in her late 40s, early 50s, but I'm gonna be fair and say it. Okay, do men prefer natural women or women who have like 5 pounds of makeup plastered on their faces? Well, it really comes down to the situation you're talking about. For example, if I am gonna be with someone, to hit that subscribe button. Move it on.
Hi, it's Friday night and I am going out with my girlfriends, which makes me extremely happy because men suck. And where are all of them? This is
Trying to see how I want to articulate this. You're in your 50s on the internet still talking about men suck. Grow up, lady. You're not 15, 16 anymore. I mean it's cringe even when 15 or 16-year-olds do it. But you a grown ass woman. And then you talk about men suck, but on the other hand, where are you? If they suck, why do you want if they suck, why do you want to know where they are? And yeah, I don't know why I said 50s. She's at least probably well, she said 50s. She's looking for 60-year-old James Bond. And she thinks it's realistic that he will want her even if she did meet him. And she thinks it's realistic that even if she did meet him, he would want her. You need some meds, grandma. You need some meds, some head meds.
And I am going out with my girlfriends, which makes me extremely happy because men suck. And where are all of them? This is for people in Wilmington, North Carolina. Where are all the good guys? Because I don't know where they are. They're not online. Online are scammers, people who want to have weird kind of sex with me, things I don't have to look up, people who want money, people, I just, what the heck? Where do they go?
Look, they're literally, ma'am, they're literally hiding anywhere they can from women like you. You don't have any leverage on the dating market. It's just mental illness and a burden on their life. That's all you offer. I mean, I guess you could say you're wrinkled, old, box, but I think guys would rather just spank it. Why did you divorce your husband? I'm sure you've been married before. Tell us that. Maybe he'll take you back. Well, no, not a chance. You got a better chance with a new guy who don't know how nutty you are. Just keep hanging out with your girlfriends. They're probably single too. Y'all should just move in together.
Up, people who want money, people, I just, what the heck? Where do they go? I'll go wherever they're going, but online is not it. And I know some of you miss my funny online stories, but it's not funny anymore, people. So if you have a good guy, or you're married to somebody with a good guy that might have a brother or an uncle or a father, I'm in, and I will pay you dearly.
Sorry.
This is just sad. You willing to pay, huh? I mean, I'm sure there's some young guys who, pleasure you for a monthly stipend, whatever the fuck you call it. Sure they'll plow a grandma for $1,500 a month, couple times a month for 1,500. Let's see. What are we looking like? I don't know why I feel like I've been on longer than 45 minutes. Everybody hit the like button. Let's see what we looking like on Rumble. 2 people on Rumble. Um, yeah, if you want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal. Nothing has been met. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Gosh, another grandma.
Boring at all. But hey, we know plenty of good guys who are just getting out of prison. They just were misunderstood by the judge. Why don't you go to them, see if you can luck out? Moving on!
Dating at 56 is probably the saddest thing. When you're someone who really feels like they need companionship or wants companionship, and what you get are empty promises, hollow words. It's hard. I just want my match to want me as much as I want them.
Not gonna happen. Because y'all are all in the same predicament. Y'all only go after guys who are the least likely to like you back. Y'all all try to go way above your league. And that's gonna keep putting you in the same position, getting used for sex, lied to, and ghosted. I like your Karen haircut though. Like, I don't know. She's in her 60s. Do women get a little less crazy in their 60s? Is menopause over with or something? Because here's the crazy thing, she has an inbox full. There's even a couple guys in her inbox who would take her serious, but she don't want them. They would rather keep getting played by Chad and Tyrone than settle for the boring nice guy. Yeah, we don't feel sorry for you, Grandma.
Just want my match to want me as much as I want them. But when you don't send the nudes and you're not all about the text and you really want to get to know somebody by talking to them or meeting them in person, they go MIA.
Yeah, nobody's trying to get to know a 60-year-old woman, not even an 80-year-old man. See, here's the thing that women don't get. We've gotten to know enough women to know what's coming. We've seen the bullshit behind the curtain. After a certain age, men aren't interested in relationships with women anymore. They're horrible. Men usually have horrible times in long-term relationships with women. They've smartened up. The only thing you're good for are nudes or, if you're willing to let me come through. We don't want to hear about your grandkids or what ailments you have. I mean, who wants to hear that? But you know what? Let me come with a different angle. Let me come with a different angle. I'd hang out with her and fuck her. Like I'm just trying to think. Like I'm setting up a scenario, right? You get lonely, house get quiet. I would invite grandma over to blow me and just maybe hang out and watch Jeopardy. If she's likable to be around. But chances are like she's not going to be likable to be around. It's not all about looks and sex. Sometimes you just want a cool person to spend some time with, You just want some human companionship. Unfortunately, most of these women don't have likable personalities and aren't likable to be around for long.
Their loss.
Transform this decayed form.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. I forgot about that. Dating women over 50, you got to deal with their kids, grandkids, pets, this and that. Nobody want to deal with all that. We just want to deal directly with you and shit. We're not even sure about. I'm sure the men over a certain age are not even sure they want to deal with you. Damn sure. I mean, yeah, we don't even know if we want to deal with you yet. Damn, I mean, let alone your kids, grandkids, pets, your boss, your co-workers, your girlfriend. We don't want to deal with none of them motherfuckers.
Transform this decayed form to Mumra.
Okay, so dating at your mid 50s is really rough and all that, and you just want to be with your that's men, but we can't say that to women who could probably win a hamburger cosplay competition. Oh well, moving on.
So I'm over dating at this age. I've always either been married or in a serious relationship with somebody. And this past year, I've been all by myself, other than going on a few dates. But I do pray about what I want in a man. But I guess my prayers aren't very specific, so we're going to do a specific prayer today. So, Lord, please send me a good man, but please send him to my front door, just like my Amazon packages arrive. So that way I know that he has been delivered specifically for me and does not belong to someone else. And Lord, you know winter's coming up and I hate cold weather. So I will be sitting here on my couch in my peace with my snacks, watching Netflix, and I know everything is in your timing, but if you would please give me a little heads up so I could at least have my hair and makeup done, I would really appreciate it. So let's hope that that prayer comes true.
All the world owes me a living.
You know, this gorilla is not a higher power, but I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say this prayer that she made, I'm pretty sure that the higher power, who is like a little bit more on the neutral standpoint, would probably answer her by saying, okay, your first part is like, send me a good man. Have you looked at the past? I've sent you several good men. And what did you do? You either friend zoned them or you married them and then you divorced them later. I'm pretty sure I've done this more than once for you. The one who goes on the repeat loop here is you. And second of all, you're saying that you want me to send you a good man like your Amazon packages? Since when do miracles work like the Jeff Bezos business model? It don't work that way, honey. Just like I can miracle things in, I will miracle things out. It's up to you to understand, hey, these men that all were pretty good for you, are already sent to you in the past, you've rejected. Again, you act like it's the Jeff Bezos business model, and when it comes to sending good men. You receive a package, and right before your 30 days are up, you want to return it to get a full refund. Again, it don't work that way. And let me say it, just like an Amazon gift card, I've made several of your prayers come true. Your credit is up on that one, honey. You're back in the queue. Moving on.
If you're thinking of dating guys in their late 40s, into their, let's say, mid to late 50s, which has been my range for the last 3 years, I have said the streets are filled with trash. It's misfit toys. Everybody's broken. It's the table that's missing a leg. It's the rolling chair that kind of like leans back and maybe you'll fall. And I thought maybe all of this stuff was going to be like, okay, in your 60s, 70s. No, it's not. This is who I've dated. Gout. Forgot to take his heart pills and we had to end the date so I could go into a CVS in upstate New York to find him his medication. Guy had to like pause and flee because he had a terrible leg cramp and asked me if I'd have salt for his cramps. I can't even finish that sentence. The guy who's had like, kidney failure, multiple cardiac events. These are guys in their late 40s and, up to late 50s. Did you know all this stuff happens to the men? Did you know this? The men are breaking, you guys. And I know women are, we're broken too, but we're less broken. We're less broken. I've got a lot of data. I'm not in perfect shape. I know that. I've got lots of issues. I know that. I could point them all out. I've got I had breast reduction. When I first started dating, been on a bunch of dates with this guy, and I mentioned, I was like, oh yeah, I had gotten a breast reduction and breast lift. And he's like, oh yeah, I was going to ask you, I thought maybe you were sick. What? Thought that I had, I guess, reconstructive surgery because of my scars? No. Here I thought I was all cute. No. I've got an estrogen patch. I've got all the things, but I'm in good physical shape. Guess what? Joke's on me. The guy I'm dating has just got a hip replacement. I'll pause so you can laugh at me. Go ahead.
All right, my granddaughter, the post-war queen, let me say something. You've got some nerve on you to complain about men's physical health. About, hey, yeah, I'm dating a guy who's had a hip replacement, or I got to get his medication, this and that. Yeah, these men are broken. When you said that you had a breast reduction, do you understand that one of the key factors that men are looking for, you've had it reduced, and you think you have some higher stance, or you're on some kind of a podium that you could actually talk down to men? Honey, you're lucky that you're even getting the men that are broken, because let me be honest with you. Men that are in their late 40s, early 50s, that have maintained themselves pretty physically active, that they're healthy enough, they may have some health issues, but compared to what you're talking about, and compared to you, they are like the gold standard of health. And if they're financially set, they're not going to be looking your way. They're going to be dating women in their early to late 30s, maybe even in their 20s. Well, you see, I'm going to throw you a bone here, my grand elder post-war queen. I believe that the problem that you're having is this video isn't about you hating the players, which are the men. It's you hating the game, which is you. You're old and you can't date like when you were in your 20s anymore. So you better have all those CVS pharmacies mapped out for your next date. You may need to rush over to get some heart medication or get some over-the-counter things to get you over that hump, because definitely if he's still dating you, he obviously isn't holding your health issues and your health illnesses against you.
You know what? Wow.
I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode. You unlock this door with the key of shenanigans. Beyond it is another dimension. A dimension of insecurities. A dimension of double standards. A dimension of feelings. You're moving into a land of both hypocrisy and anxiety, of accusations and irrational thought. You just crossed over into the female zone.
I'm divorced, living in a quiet house, and yes, I'm looking for a man. Say hi if that doesn't scare you.
I'm 45, and honestly, I don't think men see me anymore. Drop your state and age.
So this is comment bait. She's not horrible looking. I mean, she's no model, but she's not horrible looking. She got an inbox full. This is just for the algorithm. This is just so she can make her $27 a month off of TikTok views. No question.
Let's make a deal. You ignore the number ban, I'll keep the freckles, and we see if we can make each other smile. Deal? Say deal.
You know what I need? Because I have been an Uber for like the past month. You know what I need? I need a hand around my throat and for my hair to be pulled. That could mean two things. A fight or...
For that first queen, she's divorced, living in a house. More than likely, she got that house from her ex-husband. And she says, say hi if that doesn't scare you. Well, how about if I just say bye? Not that it scares me. It's just, damn, I don't think I'm interested. In fact, I think every man here's going to say bye. Except for the Chad and Tyrones that, you know, that like to smash. They'll say hi, then they'll say bye. And to that 40...
All right, I'm out. We've been on an hour. I'll catch y'all on the flippity flip. Nice hanging out with you. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play asshole on the internet, and I have never done anything remotely wrong my entire life. Ever.